Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Raw Vibrant Health Show. It's been a minute since I've made a video, and I hope that everyone is thriving out there and feeling well and fulfilled and joy, joyous, happy. That would really make me happy if you guys are happy and that you're making the world a better place. That's always great to hear. It's always great to hear you guys' testimonials about your healings, your regeneration of your bodies, and the spiritual awakenings that we all have on this planet. It's time to wake up. It's getting good. It's getting. I mean, if you're not biting your nails, no. The trick is to. I mean, sometimes you got to be in the world, but then you got to remember it's all just a play, and it's all just whatever. It's all in the eternal, whatever you want to call it, the God's hands, the universe's hands. So it's a beautiful time. And I wanted to make a video today about addiction. I don't really talk much about addiction. Besides the food. So I'll talk about my history, I guess, with addictions and my current addiction still. Okay, so addiction, I used to do tons of drugs every day. It was like, how many different drugs could I do, and how much of each drug could I do? And oh, there's a new pharmaceutical pill. Oh, or okay, there's new ecstasy pills. Why don't I let's see, can I take 20? How about 30 in a day? I mean, that's how I was for 3 years. But that was when I was like 18 to 21, and I'm almost 40. So I'm really blessed to have gotten out of that, and hundreds of dollars of cocaine every day, shooting heroin, just drinking all this stuff, ketamine with a whole bottle of alcohol every day to wash all this stuff down with. And so I know addiction, and I know a lot of people are plagued with these addictions because there's so many different ways to get your rocks off, so to speak. So many different ways, and I feel for people who are trapped in it because it's hard, and it really is. I don't know. It was a total divine intervention thing how I got out of it, and I've been very clean and very pure for like I haven't had alcohol 15 years, 14, 15 years, and then the hard drugs like 17 years. So it's something I don't always talk about. Those are just ballpark numbers, but so I'm really blessed to have gotten out of that. But when you get out of that and you start to have big, huge spiritual awakenings, I was, at least. Anyone's gonna who's into that sort of thing, right? So you have these spiritual awakenings, and then you go, whoa. The more that I've awakened, the more that I've realized that I don't know anything. I know this. I hope this is the last little bit of sun here, and until if I want to go on the roof. So I hope you guys can see me with the hat. It's maybe not the best hair day. I took a day off of yoga today, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to just do. I think this might be, who knows, 20 minutes, because I have to go get more of these stainless steel coconut openers. If anyone needs in the U.S., I can ship. I also got amazing linen pants, linen shorts. I got natural clothing, and of course the herbs, essential oils, and herbal scrubs, herbal teas. I have all the stuff that I usually have. So if anything like that rings a bell, I'm just doing this always, old timer style, old school, So just message me if anything like that. I can priority mail it to you from Hawaii when I get back, and Yeah, it's legit. It's legit. I got good stuff, and so I'm gonna go do that, and then go get some more watermelons, and then go to dinner. So, but yeah, But what I was saying is that the these spiritual awakenings, they they happen, and then you realize, like I said, wow, I have a long way to go. I have a lot further to go. I still had ego. Whoa, I didn't even know that I had the ego. And then when you get spiritual, there's going to be a chapter for most people where the spirituality is part of their ego in a negative way, you know? And then yeah, I mean that was for sure for me. I look back of like when I was Mr. Psycho, not, you know, psychedelic warrior, and that was my mission in life for a long time, and that was after the hard drugs. That stuff actually helped me get out of the hard drugs. But I look back at some of those days and I was like, wow. And I think about it now, I'm like, wow, I really had an ego there. Um, you know, but I digress. The addiction thing, there's ways to get out of it. There's many ways to get out of it. And it's really about when are you ready? Are you ready to give it up? We always just want one more, right? We want one more drink. We want one more, sex. We want one more, you know, buying some shit on the internet, right? Or whatever, or shopping and at a store. We want one more porn, right? Or one more, yeah, like I said, sex. We just, or yeah, even just you get down to these subtle levels, even the ejaculation thing, and you realize how much energy you're just you when you take a break from it and then you do it again, you start to see how much energy you lose there. But yeah, like I said, there's so many addictions, and then the food is, and then the eating the animals is like the sickest. Guys, sorry, I'm not just a vegan. It's not my favorite word, but I'm not just vegan for the health. I got into it for the health, but I'm a million% for the animals. And a lot of people are so addicted to blood, they just want to eat blood, but they want to eat dead flesh, dead carcasses, dead parts of animals, and it's bizarre, and it's like here they in Indonesia they eat baby pigs that are like 3 week, not even 3 weeks old. It's like it's just ugh, it's just people do really strange things. I mean, I always stayed away from pig, even when I was eating the natural meat and stuff. It just plus you know how closely related we are to pigs. I mean, genetically, and our flesh, our organs. You can have like a pig heart transplant and all this. So it's like you really want to eat. You're eating a pig. It's like almost eating a human. Just and it's like these people can be addicted to all sort. Like I said, I was doing some pretty gnarly drugs. Luckily, I wasn't doing drugs way. I mean, this was when I was doing it was way back in the day. Like I said, luckily that fentanyl stuff wasn't around when I was doing stuff because I OD'd a few times without the fentanyl. So really lucky that I never toyed with that. That stuff really wasn't around back then. But yeah, the addictions. It's like you can have so many and you can drop them when you're ready, and when you're really ready to you just have to, like, you can't explain it most of the time. It just happens. This stuff just falls away. And I mean, for me with the cocaine and all this stuff, it was like the last few times I did it, I was so pissed at myself. That's how that dropped off. And I had already seen that it landed me in jail and multiple felonies and all this, and it's ruined my life in every way, multiple rehabs and all this other stuff, military slave school. I should do a video about Provo Canyon School, the worst experience of my life. But you know what? I'm still grateful for it. You know. So all this. So, anyways, this is a total meandering video, but I know addiction, and I know that still. I'm going to admit that I'm still. Sometimes I'm more balanced. I don't binge eat anymore, and I don't. I mean, too. I mean, a little, like sometimes a little bit, but like literally 5 times, literally 3 times to even 6 times less than I used to. And so there are some times that I do eat a little bit more than I need, and sometimes I'm just that I'm on point, you know. So that for me, my addiction is food, and it's in the last year and a half or 2 years, it's been watching screens at night, which is really not something that I am really like to do, but I don't have anything else to do. I don't I'm For me personally, I've given up on trying to meet people on the outside world that mesh with me. It's just totally for now, you know. It's just I rather go do my things, go home, be by myself than be with the wrong people or to go try to do this and then it so I'm kind of that's just the truth. But with the food, um, yeah, it's still and it's just. But I'm addicted to good things now. You know, it's like I'm addicted to vegan food. You know, food that makes me feel good. Even I might, I might be able to put down some plates of stuff, but it's clean as f, clean. It's clean, and yeah, some of it is sometimes a little heavy on the mucus side, but I know how to flush the stuff out super quick. I have so many different methods that they're what do you call it, time tested by me. It's definitely time tested because I just finished my 8th year of this lifestyle and being a vegan and all this. So yeah, I would just say that remember that you can have addictions that are healthy. Like I'm addicted to these dragon fruits. It never gets old. When I get these good red ones, I can eat 3 of them. It's so hydrating. When I get the ones that are totally red and they're not sour and they're sweet, it lights me up. When I get good watermelon, I don't care what country where I'm at, I can usually get good watermelon. It's a staple. I get that juice. I feel great. You know, I eat salads. I eat whatever. Even I eat a little bit of cooked stuff, but I try not to do too much. But it's just, it's like, oh, you're gonna eat 2% cooked or 10% cooked one time. Oh my God, is that gonna make me live 10 years less, or even a year less, or even a month? No, it's not gonna do anything. It's like people get so. It's like, dude, that's cool. I respect everyone for their discipline and their lifestyle and wherever they're at. It's cool, and I like it all. And had more, if I had more, people around me who were eating totally raw, I believe me, I would have the motivation, but I don't. You guys know, a lot of you guys are in places where it's like me, especially in Hawaii. There's no one that is a vegan except Phil, my neighbor, and I brought Phil here with me to Bali. That's where I am now, and he is a total badass. He's 11 years 100% raw and like 51 years as a vegan and vegetarian. This guy's a badass. I did a video with him before, and I would like to make a shorter one where there's better, like where it's not windy, it's more concise because we made one before. If anyone wants to see Phil again, let me know. He's also a total badass massage therapist, and he'll be at a lot of fruit festivals. I, however, will just probably be staying in Hawaii or traveling somewhere else. I'm not. I'm. I'm just. Yeah. I'm just kind of like I said. I'm kind of over a lot of things right now, and I just want to go stay home, and because when I make efforts to go, when I have the intentions are not paying off for some reason, and I think it's just this weird. I'm in this weird space right now, but I'm still happy every day. I'm not 100% at all times. Who is? But anyways, like you can switch to addictions that aren't happy are good. That's what I was trying to say. God, uh, I'm you can switch to meditation. You know, that is the most amazing addiction. Get a good cushion is my advice. You get a good cushion, a good chair, a little sofa. Like this thing is great. I've been sitting more than I did a 30-minute the other day, which I haven't done in so long. You can get addicted to yoga, breath work. You can get addicted to the sun, right? Like me, the sun, getting the freshest air that you can getting the best food you can find at any location you go to. I'm not always perfect with that. In Asia, it's impossible. But you see what I'm saying? You get addicted. You switch. Eventually, if you had addictive personalities, it eventually those negative addictions will go away. You'll stop the porn because you know that is a bad doorway that is open. One of the worst doorways on the planet that's open. No offense, because I know most people watching this, guys especially, are probably watching it, and there's but like see these sorts of things. Once these negative things go away, they just when you keep just trying your best, trying to be kind and trying to be kind to yourself and trying and just listening and feeling and doing leveling up, right? This negative stuff will go away, these addictions will go away, and then you'll notice like, whoa, I mean, I've been a clean food addict for 17 years. I don't know how many years, 15, 16 years, who knows. Always trying to do better, always learning more. I've never claimed to be Mr. Come bow and kiss my feet. It's not I cannot be fake, and I cannot be Mr. I know it all either, because like I said, the older I get, the more if I if I do that, if I do anything that isn't really, I'm in a kind of a like I have to, I can't mess. Basically, I can't f around too much because I get bitch smacked by the universe. It's like, hey, we need you to be at least be on some level to be able to do what I do, and it's true to hold space and to do what I a lot of times I feel like, oh, I'm not doing anything, but then I remember what's going on, and I'm like, oh wait, this is the precipice. We're at the precipice of why I'm here, what I've been working on my whole life and most of my life. It's this awakening, this the sludge from the eyeball, from the side of the eyes, the gunk is getting washed away. The eyeballs are opening, and a lot of them are like this. They're just, whoa! People are waking up. So I'm basically just glad. I'm grateful for all the things. I'm grateful for the hardship. There's been a lot of the hardship for people on this planet, for sure, for me, and I'm grateful for the solitude, even though it is this level of solitude that I routinely go through is gnarly, um, but it's it's okay. It's okay, and there's always a higher reason, and there's always more for you to learn, more for you to let go of, and yeah, sometimes there's you can, like I said, you drop these addictions like this, you drop them like that, you can. But you're really sick and tired, like I said, like uh, with the cocaine and all this and the hard drugs. I was like, dude, I'm just sick and tired of this. And then I just switched, and then I just smoked more weed. But hey, that's where I was at then. Okay. And then I even stopped the weed 17 years ago, 16. It's like you just, when you're really pissed, when you're really like noticing that something is not working for you, just let go of it. Let go of it. You let go of it. Visualize it. If it's hard, ask for help. Ask for a friend. Go to a therapy and let it go. Do it. Anything that you just do a ceremony. Let it out. Let it out of your life. Because when you do, you're gonna be really. You're gonna be able to replace that. You're opening up more room for a positive thing. You know, getting into a sport, getting into a club, getting into a hobby, getting into a relationship, getting into something that is fulfilling and that is beneficial for you and healthy for you. Because addictions are not healthy. And so, yeah, for me, like I said, what I'm addicted to is still food for sure. It still is. And it's okay for me. I know some people are like, "Oh my God, you eat an avocado. I'm a breatharian. You're stupid." And it's like, dude, I'm gonna be doing this for a longevity thing, and yeah, I will dabble in the breatharian pranic life, which I do every day, but in different degrees sometimes. But like for me, I'm sorry, that's not my path. It's like some people they just for me, you know what? I'm not getting certain things in my life, and the food makes up for it. And I know that that's not the greatest thing. And I don't always, like I said, look at it. I don't look at it like that. But like last night, it was like I ate way more than I needed, but I felt great today because I moved it out. I have my ways to move the stuff out quick, and and I'm so alkaline and so much. I'm positive. I've got a lot of other things going, and I'm really, really content, and I don't need barely anything to be happy. So it didn't really affect me. And tonight I'm just going to be a good boy, and yeah, I just know that no one's perfect, and there's always going to be something. And yeah, watching these screens, like it's just what I've been doing lately, but I don't want to do this forever. It's just yeah, it's just the truth. I found a few shows I liked, and I just watch them at night. And sometimes, once in a while, I watch a little bit more if it's not sunny out. But it's usually just at night, or if I can't sleep. But I've been sleeping really a lot better lately, and um, yeah, I'm addicted really to going to bed early and really, really just watching my sleep every night, paying attention. How many hours am I getting? Because if I get my sleep, I can eat. My body is clean. If I don't sleep enough, and there's a lot of mental energy, there's a lot of things I have to running around and all this. Like my nervous system is healed, but if it doesn't get its sleep after what I did to it for 30 years, um, no matter how much I've healed it these last 9 years, some things, yeah, you heal them, but you got to remember that. But you got to remember you don't want to. Some things you learn the lesson, and you can't learn that lesson again because you just can't go back to destroying your body again like the way you did. In my case, my nervous system and all this, I can't. So like I really, there's sometimes, especially as you get older, you're like, man, you gotta really just enjoy you know the moments. And then I just enjoy the food. I just try to think of ways where I'm like, hey, I just try, if I'm present with my food, if you're present with your whatever it is that you're addicted to, that is the best thing that I could offer is advice, because you actually enjoy the present moment. You're not trying to get satisfaction and pleasure extra, you know, just short term 3 minutes of eating the food, pleasure, or whatever, minutes of the sex, or whatever it is of you're addicted to, the gambling, or whatever it is. You're you're actually present with life, and so that's the best way. And then that will lead to, eventually, that's what is always the key to letting go of the addictions for good, or switching them to a better, healthier addiction, right? It's that light of awareness. When you have the light of awareness, you know what that means is you're aware. It's the light, and you don't want to continue doing it. So you can call the shots. Who else is gonna make choices for you? Who else is gonna make decisions for your life? Nobody but you. So I hope this, for some reason, helped someone out there, and I'm glad that you guys are still there. It's very apparent my channel has died a long time ago, like I said, and I've been banned and by the shadow first. But it's okay. There are still people who watch. It doesn't have to get 1 million views per video, but yeah, I just hope everyone's well. I hope you're free up here. If you're free up here, then nothing out there can mess with you. I want to leave it with that. And guys, it might be in these next few years. We got to stand up. We got to opt out for this. I'm not doing this biometrics at the airport. Nope, I'm opting out of this. I'm opting out of that. Nope, 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 nope. When you need to say no, the power of no, it's important. You know, you got to be able to say no when something's not right for you, and because you know what's going on. They're trying to. We could go one way or we could go the other. It's getting pretty insane out there. So yeah, let's get into the jungle and get our food forest going. And I'm still, I guess I'll keep bouncing around to my couple hubs I go to, and a couple of the ones that I've been to before also. And I would still like to go to Australia. I would still like to go to Philippines when it feels right. Maybe that will be kind of one of the next things. So okay, like I said, I'm gonna leave you with that. And he kept going. He kept going. So hey, blessings, guys. Love you.